the riot at the dog park studios. It's Live with Johnny. And now, here's Johnny.
He said my name.
That's your name.
He said my name.
That's your name.
He said my name. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Live with Johnny. Welcome to the live. Oh my, I'm going to do that. I don't live at the every time I do that. Welcome to the Ride at the Dog Park Studios. I don't know why I want to say live at the Dog Park Studios, but it's Riot at the Dog Park Studios. Speaking of Ride at the Dog Park Studios, Ride at the Dog Park podcast, if you're not listening, you should be listening. You've been popping up a lot lately on my Tiki-Talkie.
Been seeing us on the Tiki-Talkie?
I've been seeing you on the Tiki-Talkie.
We're close to being banned from TikTok, so enjoy.
Well, you already got banned from one place. Why not get banned from the other? Next thing you know, you guys would be like, you're going to have to fire up MySpace again just so you can hear the fucking podcast. Put you on, we're on Club Penguin. You can hear us on Thursdays at 4.
MySpace Tom will love us.
Oh, my God. Did we talk about this already? Can you access your old MySpace account?
You cannot, because they turned it into, for a while it was like a music streaming thing, and I don't even know what it is now. It's just some kind of, I don't think you can get there. I bet your page was awesome, though. Was it kicking? You had an awesome MySpace page, didn't you?
You know when you get like a Facebook memory from when you first got on Facebook, which, by the way, anything I've ever posted on Facebook from day one till right now, including the Live with Johnny stuff, it's all because of you. I never was going to join Facebook until you fucking literally forced me way back in 2011. Yes, you did. And the reason I know that.
Why do you know that?
I was looking at something and I just learned something. Like, let's say you and I were friends on Facebook. There's a thing where you can click and it'll tell you our friendship, like everything we've ever,
like our little timeline thing.
Yeah, everything.
Really,
everything we've ever interacted with each other on Facebook. And literally, the very first thing was like me joining, and then you literally commenting a minute later, like, "It's about goddamn time." Now let the shenanigans begin or something. I don't know, some fucking bullshit.
Early 2010s, we posted some crazy stuff on Facebook.
So I think I've been on since 2011. So everybody has you to fucking blame for all this.
Yeah.
But you know when you get like a memory, and you're just like, even you cringe at yourself. Like, oh.
Dude, I mean, if it's 10 years ago, a lot can happen in 10 years.
If I had synced my MySpace right now, I think I would create, you could just put the playlist.com playlist of your songs on there.
Custom HTML.
And you knew chicks were going to be looking at it, so you're like, yeah, I'm into, it's like Night Train, Guns N' Roses Night Train, Pantera Walk, and then it's like, some like chick thing, like some love song.
Hosier.
Yeah. fucking. All of a sudden, John, you went from Guns N' Roses, Welcome to the Jungle, Walk by Pantera, and you're an Amy Grant guy, John? Really? Yeah? You're an Amy Grant guy? What was the fucking song Amy Grant used to sing now that I think of her name? What's her song? What's her jam?
Amy Grant.
Don't tell me you don't remember it. Captain Music Guy. You worked at the radio station.
She was what? Don't you
was fucking badmouth?
No, I was going to say, wasn't she hot for a hot minute? I can't remember.
I thought she was attractive, right? Wasn't she? She had like the curly hair, put it up in a banana clip bullshit.
Amy Grant.
While he's trying to find Amy Grant's hit, tonight's show is sponsored by the only one. Jill just told us the answer if you look up to the comments.
I would have. I'm looking at her Spotify. Never would have got that, but okay. I believe him.
Tonight's show is sponsored by the one and only Tux Tavern. Great to see a game. Great to watch NFL football on Sundays. Great to watch UConn Husky basketball games. Great to watch any sporting event, but great to even go out to dinner with the family or just the guys or just the wife, take her on date night. The food.
I was looking at the menu on the website when I did that link. The menu was pretty impressive.
The menu is fucking ridiculous. Did you see tonight's specials?
No, I didn't.
They got a sandwich on there that'll just... If only I knew someone at Tux who was coming by my place tonight that could bring me something.
Can you imagine if you could get that?
If only I knew somebody.
Oh, my God.
Who's at Tux that'd be swinging by my place later? I was down there like a week ago. There was a couple of guys at the end of the bar that Amy and I both know, and I'm joking around. I'm like, $100 says I go home with the bartender tonight. Not even missing a beat. She turns around and goes, 200 says I don't.
Oh.
She was ready to take the 200 and go somewhere else.
Smart woman.
Oh, hey, Todd Henry.
Hey, Todd.
It's funny you should ask that, Todd Henry. Todd Henry of On the Flip Side asks, how does On the Flip Side become a sponsor? Well, Kirk Michael has put together a sponsor sheet, and Todd, I will be getting that to you, and I will let you know. Todd, unbeknownst to you, about a month, maybe 2 months ago, On the Flip Side did sponsor this show because I'm impressed with you, I'm impressed with your business, and I'm impressed with the way that you do business and all the nice things you did for the kids in the community. So I had you sponsor us one night. What they call on the arm. I paid for it.
I paid for
So
it.
anybody who wants to be a sponsor on this show, Todd's a great guy, and he's on the flip side. He does this ridiculous sliders and shit. Like,
Oh yeah, I remember.
Bring me the
that.
tater
Yeah,
tots.
I remember that now.
the things he's doing on the back of that truck are ridiculous, and not to mention he's a great human being. So Todd, I'll get you that information. Now, Amy Grant, I'm the lucky one. Yeah, lucky one or some bullshit.
Why does he know that?
He doesn't. Jill did.
Oh, okay. Fair.
Don't be calling out.
Like, why would he know that?
Well, what? You think of all the obscure music, dumb shit you know, right? Like,
The kid's like 10 years old. Is a kid?
like for instance,
Knows
how many
Amy Grant.
people other than you and I right now could just be like, Poe, Angry Johnny?
Johnny.
You know that shit.
Angry
Oh, that was like a good song. Man. Remember we used to, me, you, and Denorfio listening to Lithium in the warehouse?
Serious.
Remember that? It was
Lithium.
like, oh my
Yeah.
God. And what was the thing called that you put all the music on? The Bricky or something?
Yeah, the bricky.
Oh
yeah.
my God, I missed that.
MP3s, dude. That's when we
That
used
was-
to pirate MP3s.
That was the way to go.
Good times.
Way to go. Anyway, Tux, get down there, have some food, and the specials this week. Like, go to Tux Tavern, go to their Facebook page, like it, and follow them, subscribe, whatever it is you do on the Facebook, and go see it because phenomenal. Anyway, thank you, Tux Tavern, for all of your continued support. Last week we had Be More on. We were doing some Who Wants Some More. We had a good time. We had good stuff. Tonight we're gonna have Knucklehead of the Week. We're gonna have Phone Roulette, and we're gonna talk all things Christmas. I got some Christmas topics. We're gonna go over our poll. Why is the tip of my nose? Is the tip of my nose bright
It's
red?
a little
or is that
red.
just-
It's a little red.
oh, I wonder if you've got kitty cats in here. Also,
The cats don't
Amy's
come in here,
always
dude. Don't know
Amy's
why.
always accusing me of having rosacea. Do you think I have rosacea on my nose?
Isn't that what Jada Pinkett Smith has? No, she's got alopecia.
Keep my nose's name out your mouth.
I can't keep all these
Oh,
skin
my
ailments straight.
There's too many ishas and pachishas. But it looks super bright red.
No,
tonight.
you're fine. I can adjust the hue if you want. on
In
the
honor
camera.
of Rudolph, I've showed up. Anyway, I'm going to tell the people, Kirk Michael, the 5 best Christmas songs of all time.
Before you do that, I noticed that you wrote in the summary, our 5 best Christmas songs are plural, yet I was not consulted. So I do have a list of my own 5, but you go.
Ooh. So here's what we'll do.
Okay.
Did you ever see? I watched this Tiki-Taki where they do, these two guys say their top 5s.
Yes.
He says his 5, you say your 5, you said 4, 4. We'll go 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1.
Okay.
We'll see where we line up.
Okay.
Don't look at my answers.
I won't. I got mine
My
here.
son's calling me right now.
Well, you could answer. You want the mic on?
I got to take it.
Is
No,
he-
no.
Oh, okay.
You never know what he's going to say. It's people I have to take this. He's in the United States Navy. John Dodato. John Dodato. I am on Facebook Live right now, but I wanted to answer your call to make sure everything's okay. All right. Everything's fine. Everything's great. All right. I'll call you in can I call you in 40 minutes? All right. Love you. Bye. Family first, people. Anyway, listen. There's 4 people I would answer the phone for right now.
Plus,
during
it's
this
live.
show.
We're doing it live.
We're doing it live. I'm going to be very interested to see where your
Okay.
5 are because you're going to be like, so Jack Johnson covered "Oh Holy Night."
No.
I'm going to say him. And one time, Jared Leto strummed a guitar and sang "Rumpa Pum Pum."
I will say right now, I only have one song on here that was recorded within the last 15 years. Everything else is older. That's the only hint I'm giving you.
Is it a new Christmas song or somebody
It's a re.
cover?
Yeah, it's a re. It's a
Okay.
cover. Yep.
All right. I don't think. I'm gonna say. Don't tell me now, but I want to find out later on the fly. I'm
Okay.
gonna guess that. And no facial reactions. Don't give it away. I'm gonna put my. I bet that Elvis Blue Christmas is on your list. I just feel it. Don't.
Okay.
We'll go from there.
That's fine.
All right. and then we'll get there. Let's recap. I put up an unpopular opinion about tinsel. Amy, we put up the tree. Amy put the lights around the tree, and I'm sitting there staring at the tree. You got to see this fucking tree. You want to see a funny picture? All of a sudden, this thing just starts leaning. Look at this! Look at this! Look at this fucking picture. Tell me if you think this fucker's leaning.
That is not level, dude.
That fucker's leaning, right?
It looks
That's
like the
nice.
Leaning Tower of Pisa. But anyway.
Anywho, so I'm looking at the tree and I'm thinking to myself, fucking tinsel. I hope we don't put tinsel on the tree. I don't like tinsel. I think it's just, I don't get it. Your thoughts, tinsel? I didn't look at your tree. I saw your tree upstairs, but I didn't notice tinsel, right?
I haven't done, or I think I have like PTSD of tinsel from when I was a kid, and it would still be all over the floor like 3 months later. We do not do tinsel. Actively dislike the tinsel.
Where did the tinsel touch you? Why do you have PTSD?
Because it was just like when I was a kid, she would throw it all over the tree, and then like in March, March it was still on the floor. Like I had to, it was all over the place.
It's fucking, and I don't,
Not a fan.
I don't like it. And then somehow you spread it all out, but somehow 24 hours later, it's all just like in one spot. I don't know how it happens. However, Jessica Lavery gets the comment of the day on that one, where she goes ahead and tells us that she once watched her mom pull a string of tinsel out of the cat's ass.
Shut the front door. Is that true?
So the cat must have got over to the tree, gobbled up a little tinsel, and then you don't digest tinsel, pal. You ain't digesting that fucking shit. Yeah, it's no, not that one. Keep going. Down. Unpopular opinion right there.
Oh, there it is.
So yeah, Chris Walsh is like, fuck that. That shit. He went as far as to say that shit's not allowed in my house. There's Jessica. Look at Jessica Lavery. I saw my mother pull a whole piece of tinsel out of her cat's butt. I mean, so I responded to Jessica, if only the family camcorder was recording at the time. What a moment to have catch on film. It would have been glorious. I don't like it. I don't like the tinsel.
I guess it's I mean, some people, it seems like they were into it, but I don't know. I guess it's a time and a place thing. It's not for me. I don't like it. Don't like it.
Don't like it. The grocery store poll. B Moore and I were talking about the grocery stores. Which grocery store we like. I went with Big Y. Big Y ended up being the winner. Okay, it pulled it out by a nose past Stop and Shop. However, I was looking at it tonight before I got here. I've got to talk to Mrs. Dodato. She picked Stop and Shop.
Did she?
That's
what I picked too,
bro. I'm telling you right now.
Who picks Aldi's?
If we sat here, do people do like Aldi's? If it's just Joe Scoville.
That's true. I forgot
That dude loved that.
Dude, he'd love
Jessica
Aldi's.
Lavery's laughing. Yeah, Jess, go back to the family pictures and see if we can't find a picture of the cat with the tinsel in his ass.
I would pay for that.
Oh my
man.
God, Jessica, with
Oh,
$50
my God.
bounty.
I need to see that.
I got to talk to Mrs. Dodato.
Why did she pick Stop?
Dude, if we sat here and you said $50, who does Amy pick? I would have said Amy's picking Big Y.
So what else are you two off kilter on? That's like, that makes you wonder.
I think
What other disconnects are there?
none.
Okay.
You wanna see- I sent her a thing today. The success to a wonderful marriage is to listen to your husband because he's always right. She responded. She responded with quickly. That's not how that works. But yeah, I was super shocked to hear her pick Big Y. But listen, to each their own.
Big Y had a big. I mean, it was close with Stop and Shop, but I'm surprised by that.
So phone roulette. We do the phone roulette. Sorry, my nose people. If you tune in every week, you know that this dickhead's got cats that he won't fucking murder for
the
me.
cats don't come in this room.
I don't understand.
For the 8th time.
The dander. There's dander.
You're like a 80-year-old
Dander.
fucking woman.
Fucking
I'm scratchy.
dander.
The dander and the dust mites.
I'm hypoallergic. Phone roulette. I was thinking about this today because I happen to be somebody who will talk and wander off subject.
It's true.
I've got a couple of new rules for. Actually, really one new rule for phone roulette.
Okay.
I've come up with these series of questions that every time we get somebody on the phone for phone roulette, I'm going to ask them. I'm going to ask everybody the same questions because they're like kind of, to me, cool questions or funny questions or whatever. But 5 minutes.
Time.
You have to give it a 5-minute timer. I went back and was listening to some of the old ones. I mean, other than my
In
mom
my
being
defense,
on,
I've tried timing you on stuff, and you never really.
you have done this to me,
I try to let you know, bro.
and I go like this, and I pretend I don't. I'm looking over here. There's nothing. And then anyway, but
So same 5 questions. I like that. Like
it's
open
not-
with "Do you believe in ghosts?" or something like that. Something
some
random.
bullshit like that. Yeah,
I like that.
So actually, I'll give you one of the questions. One of the questions I came up with B More last week is: there's 4 chairs at a table. You're one of them. Who are the other 3? Bing, bang, boom. I don't know why I fucking love that question.
That's a good question.
Did
but
you,
no family.
Did you answer?
No, I didn't.
You didn't answer.
But didn't you caveat it with no family?
It can't be family or friends.
Right,
Because
it's gotta
we
be-
cheat. Because somebody's gonna be on here. Oh well, you know, my grandmother died when I was
It's gotta
11.
be-
It's got
No connections.
No
like that.
connections.
Yeah.
It's got to be, you know, fucking Kurt Cobain, Willie Mays.
No, no,
fucking,
and no.
You know, I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, I get
What do
it.
you got against Nirvana? We'll talk about that another time. I do have a question for you now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Nirvana,
Nope.
Stone Temple, but no, it's
Oh.
not a nope. Nirvana, Stone Temple Pilots, Alice in Chains, Pearl Jam.
That's
Give them to me, number 4 to number 1.
that's funny because Pete and I just had a very similar conversation the other day. My number 1 would have to be Alice in Chains. Mm-hmm. My number 2 would have to be Stone Temple Pilots. Mm-hmm. Who is not?
Nirvana and Pearl Jam are left.
Pearl Jam would be 3. Nirvana would be last. 100%. No thought needed.
I would like to mark this day down in history at Live with Johnny. I love great music. He does not. He's very
Wait, did we align perfectly?
uppity in his music. Like we couldn't be any more musically right.
think that's
like
true,
we couldn't be
yes.
any more. If
Yeah.
music, if you had to go to a room and they were like, you go to this side and you go to this side, but a lot of people would meet in the middle.
Yeah.
Kirk would
No.
be all the way over here. I would be all the way over there. But right now, just right now,
Did we align?
boom.
Wait, did our tips touch?
We
I can't believe that,
and
dude.
just like that, I want to be on the other side of the room again. Oh my God!
What
Did
are
our
the
tips-
chances?
That hot dog picture where we got the hot dog in our mouth. Oh my
were
God!
it's
Anyway,
docking.
so
Anyway.
speaking of phone roulette, do you have your timer?
I
You have a timer? You got a timer?
Always have a
ready to go?
timer. Gonna do it right now?
All right. So here's another rule. Let's say
Ooh,
we call
more?
Let's say we call somebody.
Okay.
They have 1 minute and 30 seconds to call us back. God forbid, let's say they don't answer. Say
If they don't answer.
they're washing their hands or taking a poop or whatever.
Minute 30.
They have 1 minute and 30 seconds to call me back. If they
Fair.
don't, we either have to decide to call somebody else or scrap it for the night.
Okay.
We'll let you make that decision.
Okay.
But let's play a little phone roulette.
As soon as they answer, I'll start the timer.
Let's play a little phone roulette. Let's play a little phone roulette. Let's play a phone roulette. Oh my God. I have a lot of contacts in my phone.
Probably too many.
And I have another thing about, as I'm reminding myself about phone roulette, but it is what it is.
Okay. Yeah, we used to have a roulette song. I don't know what I did with the sound effect.
I just, oh no. What did I just do?
Maybe we should put a timer on how long it takes you to
No,
find the number.
I just hit something and it says, would you like to delete all contacts? All right, I got one. So the person it just landed on, I'm 50-50 on whether or not they'll answer the phone.
Okay.
I'm 50-50 on whether they'll stay on the phone once they know what I'm doing.
Oh, interesting. So there's a lot of odds
And I'm
here.
50-50 on... This could be super interesting. And if he does answer the phone, we're going to need a timer because him and I can go all day.
There's going to be a hard timer.
All right, you ready?
Hard stop.
We do volume up, you tell me, right?
Yes, all the way.
All right, and we go...
Right under the mic.
All right, let's see if this guy answers the phone.
It's a lot of rings.
I don't think we're getting an answer.
I think after 4 or 5 rings, you could probably...
So, is it proper etiquette to now call his wife and get it right? Of
course.
Could we cheat?
Of course.
Let's cheat.
He could have just been... I mean, not everybody keeps their phone right next to him, right? I don't know.
We're not doing anything else right now. Let's just fucking...
This is fine. Totally fine with this.
Right now, she's She probably saw it. Don't answer it because she does watch the
Right.
show. He watches the show as well.
Don't answer it. Don't answer it.
Hello?
Where's your husband?
He's right here.
Where are you guys?
We're at the Italian club.
Oh, and he doesn't answer my phone call?
Johnny called you, Eddie. He had his it's noisy in here. You want to call him back? He'll go outside.
No, he doesn't have to freeze for me.
Okay.
All right, tell him I'm live. I'm live on my podcast right now, and I wanted to talk to him, but I can do it another time.
Oh, okay.
All right. Merry Christmas.
I'm sorry about that, John. Merry Christmas.
What are you drinking tonight?
Nothing, because I have to work tomorrow.
You're lame. Goodbye.
Bye.
Okay.
All right, Jessica Lavery, send us your phone number so we can talk about tinsel and a cat's ass.
You should call. Oh my God. That's why you keep me around. Make sure your volume's up too. That sounded.
That
really
was all the
weird.
way up, bro.
Was it?
You want me to tell
All
you?
right.
Yeah.
And you were on speaker?
This is gonna be fun. If she doesn't answer,
She might not.
we're taking the camera upstairs.
What?
What you doing?
Oh, listening to your podcast upstairs.
You're a fan?
I am a fan.
Let me ask you a question. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't recognize the voice, it's the wonderful, amazing Hannah who sometimes joins us on Live with Johnny. 3 questions and you're out, okay?
Okay.
Okay. First of all, how is life right now for you?
Right now,
Yeah, 1 through 10.
5. Oh my God.
Tell her to
Lisa,
turn it down.
Just a 5?
Yeah, 5.
Jeez, I guess I got to add a 4th question. How are you?
I'm fine.
Holy moly. All right, question number 2. You're like 27 now, right?
I'm turning 23 next week.
All right, cool.
Cool.
What is the best Christmas gift your parents have ever given you?
That's a good question. I don't
She's
know.
like, emancipation.
Maybe when they got me a fushigi ball.
I was going to say, I hope she said some fushigi.
What is a fushigi ball?
It's like one of those glass balls, like in the mid-2000s. It was like a as seen on TV thing, and like the guy in the commercial.
Oh my
made
God.
It like
That's your best gift from your parents is an as seen on TV gift?
Well, at the time, yeah.
it's a context thing.
Oh my God. All right,
I
Hannah.
really wanted it.
Last question and we'll let you go because you really sound like you're not
She don't sound great.
enjoying the day.
I was sleeping when you called, for real.
Okay, well, which is it, you fucking liar? Were you listening to the podcast or were you sleeping?
Well, yeah, Lisa's listening to it on her phone
All right. All right.
at full volume.
You ready for this
Clearly.
question?
Okay.
All right. This exclude family members and friends. They don't count in this question, okay?
Yeah.
There's 4 chairs at a table. You get to sit in one of them. Who are the
Okay.
other 3 people that you would invite to dinner? They could be alive or dead. No family, no friends. Who would the 3 people be that you would want to have at that table?
And
with
don't
you?
overthink it. Just off the
Don't
top of your
overthink
head.
it, yeah. And don't be like fucking Maya Angelou, the Pope. Just give us real answers.
Okay. Donald Trump,
Okay.
Good answer.
my history professor.
Ooh.
Oh, he was a good guy. I like that pick.
Fuck, what's her name? What's that crazy rapper's name?
Sexy Red?
No, that rapper that's always beefing with people, like the crazy one.
Cardi B?
No. Oh, Nicki Minaj.
Oh, close.
Nicki Minaj.
She would have been my next guess.
No, that's not who I was thinking of. That's
Oh.
what Nicki Minaj, Donald Trump, my history professor,
And you. That's a good dinner.
and me.
Yeah, I like that. Those are
All
good
right.
picks.
I'm just curious. What's the first question you asked Donald Trump, and then I'll let you go.
I don't know. I just think he's funny.
All right.
It is the best.
I
just think he's funny.
I got to tell you, buddy, I got to get you back live in the studio one of these days. We got some stuff we got to talk
We
about.
got some stuff to go over.
Okay.
Listen, Hannah, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Enjoy your holiday.
Thank you, you too.
Oh, my
Goodbye.
God. Goodbye. All right. Well, that's of all the phone roulettes, that was certainly one of them.
That was.
Holy moly.
There was a phone roulette.
There
We
was
can
a phone
confirm.
roulette. All right.
That was
What time
funny.
is it? 7:27. We've got about 13 minutes left in the show, and I feel like this 13 minutes is going to be tied up with you and I going back and forth on our top 5 Christmas songs of all time.
Okay.
I do have, 2 honorable mentions. I'll mention the honorable mentions last because I don't want people to know they're not on my top 5. But I do have 2 honorable mentions, and
Okay.
and I'll explain why they're honorable mentions when we get to it. Do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first? I don't care.
With the picks?
With the picks.
No, you could go.
I'm going to do 5. My number 5. You do your number 5.
Yeah.
You tell me your number 1.
No,
We
start
end with
at
our
5.
number 1 of all time.
Yeah, you go,
Okay,
and
you
I'll
get-
ping. I'll jump off. Yeah.
All right, my number 5.
You need a drum roll or
No.
Okay.
My number 5, ladies
No.
and gentlemen. Last Christmas by Wham.
That does not ring a. Well, I've.
Last Christmas,
Oh,
I
oh.
gave you my heart.
You tear it apart. That's not bad. That's not bad.
You know who got me to that song?
Who?
JoJo.
Really?
Yep. You got to hear that kid sing. He
Wham.
jams it. Yep.
Wham. My number 5, strangely enough, Elvis Blue Christmas. I swear to God, it's right in front of me. I'm not kidding.
There you go.
And listen, Blue Christmas isn't even really about Christmas.
Blue.
It's more of a love song, but I mean, it's Elvis, dude. Come on, that
How many
voice.
people you think smoked themselves during the holidays to that song? It's not nice to make fun
That's
of.
what- no,
I'm
but
just
you're
saying,
right,
like,
dude.
You listen to that song, you're like, oh, this sad motherfucker.
Dude, you talk about emo music nowadays. That
Oh
was the
my God.
old days.
This next one I know is on your list, but
Okay.
it's my number 4.
Okay.
And I'll allow 2 versions of it because and I'll tell you why. Number 4 is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Okay.
Number 1, the original. It's just every kid knows it. There's the whole, let's see. And if you ever saw and then all the like extra stuff that people yell.
Yeah.
It's just a fun.
ha, ha.
Yes, it's just a fun,
Cha, cha,
great song.
cha.
And of course, there's no better version of the song than when DMX did what he did, banging
Yes.
on the table and doing it a cappella.
Yes.
It's how you ever listen to what's that station we listen to 100.5? They have Christmas songs all December.
Yes.
How that never makes it into rotation is beyond me.
Exactly.
But my number
Thank you.
4 is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the original / DMX version. Your number 4.
My number 4 is and Lisa turned me on to it because she's so into these guys. Trans-Siberian Orchestra, Christmas Eve. Dun 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 dun. Dun.
Yeah,
Like the whole.
okay.
I mean, that just gets me like pumped. It just gets me pumped up.
I couldn't be one of those guys who goes to see them in concert.
No, definitely not.
But when that song comes on,
it's. I mean,
you're right. Okay,
it's
I
automatic.
can see that. That might have, if I really thought harder, that might have made my top 10. Number 3 for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. That's my number 3.
Is that
Love
Bing Crosby? I don't know who that is. That's one of
No,
those
I
guys.
forget
It's a
his name.
crooner, dude.
It's,
though.
yeah, great
It's a
song.
crooner
Holly
guy.
Jolly Christmas, number 3.
My number 3 is the classic Waitresses Christmas rapping. Not ringing a bell?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Well, I think I'll miss this one this year. No, what? Oh my God, I'm gonna send it to you. It's like the chick, they're like a new wave '80s chick group, and they did this. Dude, it still gets played every year. It's huge.
Denied.
Oh my God, I'm gonna play it for you. You'll
All
like
right,
it.
coming in at number 2 on my list. Absolute classic. Could have been number 1
Go
on my
ahead.
list if I didn't love my number 1 so much.
Go ahead.
Number 2, rocking around the Christmas tree. It's
It's like the Chandels.
It's so
or
funny
something.
how if that song comes on, I can sing every word, but right now trying to remember.
No,
it, I
you
know.
can't. There's
But
a
rocking
distance.
around the Christmas tree, absolute classic.
That's your number 2, just to confirm. Oh, we're at number 2.
Number
right?
2.
Okay.
Number 2.
My number 2.
Go.
Again, another one, a classic. And it's nothing that I would listen to in my day-to-day life, but around Christmas,
Mm-hmm.
Bing Crosby, White Christmas. I mean, dreaming of a white. I mean, the voice on that, dude. Come on.
First of all, that dude, he could walk in here right now and start singing shit he sees on a wall. Fucking, and he's
Dude, can you
amazing.
imagine the ass that dude was pulling down in his day? Holy cow.
Almost all of it.
All of it, dude.
Everybody but Rock Hudson's, because, well. you
Yeah,
know,
good point. Good point.
you know,
Go. Sure.
My number one absolute favorite Christmas song of all time. It opens up one of the greatest movies of all time.
Oh, I can't wait to hear it. Yeah, it might
it's
be
not
one
a
I
Christmas
forgot
movie.
about. Go ahead.
It's not even a Christmas movie.
Okay.
It opens up the opening scene to Lethal Weapon.
I would
Jingle
never
bell, jingle bell, jingle
Just
bell.
straight
rock.
jingle bells?
Jingle bells, child.
Really?
It's the guitar in the background. Jingle bell, jingle bell, rock.
That's your number
Number one
one?
Christmas song of all time. And the opening scene to Lethal Weapon just does it. So maybe this is why. Lethal Weapon comes out in like 87, 88,
Yeah,
whatever it is.
that was a good movie.
The song, the movie opens up with like that playing, but they're in like L.A., so there's no snow or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden, it's the blonde girl in the guy's business shirt with her boobs hanging out, and then she falls off the balcony and dies, and that's how the movie starts.
I
with
don't even
Jingle Bell
remember
Rock.
that, dude.
Maybe because it might have been my first set of tatas that I seen.
Tatas,
But-
that makes an impression.
I love that every time that song comes on.
I'm surprised.
And it's an absolute rocking around the Christmas tree is an absolute close jam to it. But Jingle Bell Rock to me is the greatest Christmas song of all time. And you're talking to a kid who had to listen to Anne Murray's Christmas every goddamn Christmas growing
Oh,
up.
that's painful, dude. That's painful.
Frosty the Snowman.
So you kind of took, I mean, you took away some of my steam here, took the wind out of my sails, but my number one Christmas song, and don't like the original, never into the original, but the aforementioned DMX, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. It's just the best Christmas song ever written, dude. I mean, like, that's, if I just heard that, I would be fine.
Something about it's DMX doing it. Something about that dude's voice.
And the way he
Acapella.
delivers it, dude, it's just...
He did it as if he's been rehearsing it all week and he's like on a Christmas special, and the look on his face while he's doing it, it was the
video.
most serious thing in the world to him at the time. Nothing else in the world mattered as he was doing. Absolute, listen,
Just
absolute
a
fucking
stroke
classic.
of genius,
Absolute
dude.
Fucking classic.
Unbelievable.
That's funny that I guessed that you were gonna have
Blue Christmas,
and we both had DMX.
DMX.
That's twice tonight we've connected on music.
Docking.
Jesus Christ.
We're docking.
Oh my God.
You put one
Next thing
inside
you know,
the
I'm gonna
other.
be listening to the fucking Arctic Monkeys on the way home. Stop doing the
Not-
pee-pee touching thing. You guys can't see him, but he's looking me right in the eye going like this. No wiener touch. No wiener
It's
touch.
unsettling to look at.
There's no wiener touch. Two honorable mentions I gave. And the reason I gave them honorable mentions is because I don't take the songs seriously. I think they're more like, just to make the kids laugh and giggle and stuff like that. The first one is Dominic the Donkey.
Dominic the
You've
Donkey.
never heard Dominic the Donkey Christmas
No.
song? It's a funny, goofy-ass Christmas song, Dominic the Donkey. And they even do a hee-haw in there. It's
I don't know what
it's
you're...
good stuff. It's good stuff.
I have the same look right now that you had when I talked about the waitresses.
It might
song,
could
so-
be, waitress rapping. I don't know where you get this bullshit.
It's a
You
good song,
probably
dude.
made it up just so I'll go in my car and Google
Oh,
fucking
Dominic
waitress
the
rap.
Donkey, Lou Monte.
Yeah, it's a great song.
Here it is.
Are you playing it right now?
I mean,
Oh, I thought you were going to try to play something.
I am Dominic.
Melissa says she hates that song.
She hates Dominic the Donkey?
Yes. And you know what song I just thought of right now
What?
that I didn't think of before? Give it that an honorable mention. Did you ever hear the song?
I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. A hippopotamus will do.
Wait, hold on. I'm listening to Dominic the Donkey.
Sorry. Do you love it? Can the people hear it? They're going to mute us out. But who gives a shit? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
And the second, are you still listening? The second honorable mention.
yes.
Grandma got run over
That's
by a
still...
reindeer. Walking home from our house
That's
Christmas
still
Eve.
pretty good.
You can say there's no such thing as Santa.
But as for
Me and Grandpa, we believe.
That's still pretty good.
But yeah, you can't take either one of them seriously, but
No.
they're both just right up there. That's good.
That's
so
good.
Those,
That
so
was
ladies
good.
and gentlemen, in case you were wondering, those are the 5, not his, mine.
Your 5 greatest.
You know what we should do?
Say are.
We should post my 5 and then post your 5 and have the people vote who is better 5.
So I propose that we post them grouped together, so there's only 2 options. Who picked the better 5? You know what I mean?
Maybe we'll do it. You show me how we're going to do it.
Yeah,
We'll do
yeah.
it before I leave.
Yeah.
And
We'll
then
do the thing.
We'll do the thing. We'll do it.
Do the thing.
Awesome.
That was fun.
What are you hoping you get for Christmas? Like, what's the greatest thing you ever? Let's age 1 to 18. What's the one thing you remember you got for Christmas and you were like, oh, yeah.
I don't want to say it because you were talking about maybe using it on the show at one point, but it's that picture
Oh
upstairs.
yeah, don't use
No.
it. Don't say it.
We'll circle back to
Don't
that.
say it.
More to come, but that was one of the greatest. But I mean, my wife and kids get me good stuff every year. It's hard. I mean,
Nice. He's putting ding fries are done. Winnie.
Winnie.
He's doing a Family Guy thing. Remember, Peter?
I
Griffin?
remember.
I have many gifts for you. They're up in my bum.
Rubbing my bum.
Fuck it, this
Rubbing
coffee,
my
man.
bum.
I'm drinking Kirk and Lisa's kerosene coffee.
It's good stuff, ain't it? That stuff that'll clean you right out.
I don't know that this one is as strong as usual because it's got more taste than it does fire this time.
Okay.
Normally it's like a fucking 89 octane, but this was very good. But as you could see, I was yawning when the show started.
You look
half a cup of this, zing,
Zingo.
zing.
Zingo.
Awesome. I was gonna. You didn't ask me, but hey, John, what's something you?
Oh,
remember
what's
getting
your
from
greatest?
Yeah.
What's your greatest? To answer you, I think when I was like 6 or 7, I got a bike for Christmas, but it was one of those things where I opened everything, and they were like, "Oh, well, I hope everybody got what they wanted," and then it was like, "Oh, come downstairs." So it was like surprise. So the bike.
I will never forget the Christmas that my brothers and I got Nintendo.
Oh, that too.
We got
Yeah.
because we were like a year later. We were those kids who got it after everybody else got it.
Yeah.
We got Nintendo, and we got Super Mario, the original, obviously, and we got Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
Dude, remember how good that game was?
Kirk.
Oh my God.
I cannot explain to you the excitement that we had. And here's the thing. My parents end up being like, let's try blah, blah, blah. Me and my brothers ended up going to bed crying like 2 nights later because our parents were playing Super Mario and they wouldn't give us a fucking turn. Fucking ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Anywho. Well, I think we're taking next week off.
Oh. We finally get a week off?
I think we're going to take the holiday week off.
Okay.
John Boy will be home from the Navy. So I'll be
Nice.
spending time with family.
Of course.
And I think we won't be back until next year. We're gonna come
2024.
back next year.
Let's go.
I've got some ideas for that, especially for that first show. We're going to come back for our first show of the year, and we're going to talk about. I'm going to have 5 things that I hope that people in the world stop doing in the new year. 5 things.
Okay. Big picture things, though. Not like
Some are big picture, some are me being
Very-
petty, and some are me being.
Are we
like,
talking like return the shopping cart type stuff? Or more?
I can't get on that rant again. I'll fucking murder somebody.
That one needed a timer.
Bro, let me tell you a quick
That one
story. What
needed a
time is it?
timer.
7:40. But let
You're
me tell you a
fine.
quick story. Saturday night. What night did we get the huge ass storm?
Sunday. Yeah.
The wife's not feeling well. She wants some soup. I'm gonna go to Big Y. I'm gonna get her some soup. So from the time I get I leave the house, it's not raining. But by the time I get from our house to Big Y, it's raining, right?
Pouring.
Just pouring.
Pouring.
Now, I'm in the car, not the truck. I'm in the small car we drive, so you can
Yes.
fit in any spot.
Right.
I got a front row spot, dude. I take the turn. I gotta hit the brakes. Some fucking asshole left their cart right in the middle of a parking spot. Now, here's the thing, you lazy scumbag of a person, whoever you are. You horrible, absolute pedophile of a human being. I get that you don't want to return your fucking cart, but do not leave it in the middle of the parking spot so the next guy can't fucking park.
That's just...
Dude, I was absolutely fucking livid, and I screamed as loud as I could. It was a guy. He must have been in the car waiting for like his wife. He heard me laughing his fucking balls off at me. I couldn't even look at him because he's right. I'm an asshole. But anyway,
So I have a better story.
go.
BJ's in Waterbury. 4 or 5 years ago. Lisa and I walk out. We get into her car. There's a lady like 4 spots away. Closes her door. Starts walking around the other side of the car. Leaves the wagon in the next parking spot. As she walks away, the wagon starts rolling towards my
Your
door,
car?
picking up speed. I jumped out of my car to stop it. And I looked at her, and she gave me a dirty look and was like, sorry. I was like... Who are these people?
Is the worst.
They're the worst people on the planet, right?
Do you know what it is? The
I shouldn't
fucking
have brought it up.
The gall and the nerve. Of
The
fucking-
nerve.
that you leaving that cart there and getting home or going to do whatever you do is so much more important than you just fucking. That's what's wrong with the world. Nobody worries about the next guy. Nobody worries about the next person. Nobody
No.
worries about the next thing.
Just
fuck.
me,
How
now.
self-absorbed you got to be to leave that cart there.
Do better, people. Do better in 2024. Put the car back. Anyway.
I'm going to stop. Otherwise, you're going to be like, John, it's 8:50. We've
I'm
been on here
tired.
for 2 hours. Fuck everybody. I wish everybody a happy Merry Christmas. I wish everybody a very happy New Year. I hope that everybody gets what they want for Christmas. I hope that everybody has a great time with family and friends. Watch football, eat, drink, and be merry, and really take the time to relax and spend the time that you want to spend. I do want to send out a condolence. Some childhood friends of mine lost their mom yesterday. Mrs. Lightham passed away yesterday. Wayne and Krista's mom. So to Wayne and Krista and their father and all the kids, the grandkids, the grandsons, the girls, my thoughts and prayers are with the Lightham family. Your mom was very cool. Your dad's a super cool person. They were like the cool mom and dad back in the day.
Yeah.
They were just, I mean, they didn't let us get away with anything crazy or even when we hung out, but they were just always so nice, so cool, and just some of the most down-to-earth cool people. So our condolences about your mom, Joan, Mrs. Lightham, Godspeed, and we hope you rest easy. That being said, the 3 most important words in English language are, how are you? This holiday season, seems to be the toughest, roughest part of the year. Even the ones that are showing you the brave face and putting on Facebook how tough they are, I think the people who put on Facebook how tough they are really the ones who aren't not tough. And when I say tough, I don't mean fist fighting. I mean trying to put up a brave face and trying to put up the good wall like everything's fine. It's not fine. Reach out to those who aren't reaching out and reach out to those who are sending those smoke signals, because that's what it is. Where there's smoke, there's fire. So just do yourself a favor. You can save somebody's day, their week, their month, possibly their life. So just please, how are you? After you're done watching this magnificent podcast, go out there and just reach out to somebody you haven't reached out to in a while. Enjoy your holidays. Do all the things you want to do. Bright eyes, I'm coming home. We will see you all next year. Merry Christmas. We love you all.